Hey there, Michael Hellickson here with Club Wealth, and I just wanted to talk with you today about the three things that are the most important things you have to do every single day in your real estate business if you want to succeed at a high level. So here they are. Number one, you've got to be amazing at lead generation. Lead generation is the foundation of our business. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about calling FSBOs and expireds. In fact, for the last 15 years of my career, I didn't call a single for sale by owner or expired, and I was still able to list 50 to 75 homes a month, not counting REO and not counting people on my team. That's just me. And as a team, we were able to do literally over 100 transactions a month without having to call FSBOs and expireds. I share this with you because I want you to know that yes, that is a strategy for lead generation, but it's not the only strategy for lead generation. In fact, what we want to do is we want to transition away from chasing business and towards attracting business as soon as we can in our real estate careers. So lead generation has to be done on a daily basis, and it has to be done on a high level. Ideally, it's automated. Now, I'm not going to talk about all the ways to do lead generation. We can talk about those on subsequent videos. But now I want to talk to you about the next thing, and that is lead follow-up. You know, most people say to me, Michael, I've got a lead generation problem. And my response is, I highly doubt that. My hunch is you have a ton of great leads. The problem for you is probably that you have a lead follow-up or a lead conversion problem, which is number 3, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So here's what I wanted you to do. For number 2, lead follow-up, I want you to make sure that your speed to lead is literally less than 30 seconds. If you get an internet lead that comes in and you don't respond in the first 30 seconds, you might as well throw that lead away. Now, are there exceptions, and can you convert some of those leads? Absolutely. But the reality is those that get to those leads within the first 20 to 30 seconds are going to contact them the fastest. They're going to have the most success rate on contact ratio, and they're going to have the better chance of actually doing business with that person. So you've got about 20 seconds. We actually ran a test with one of our teams down in San Diego, and we found out that during the first 5 minutes of each phone call that he was on, so his goal was to contact the lead every time in 30 seconds, which he did, and in the first 5 minutes, they would get 4 calls from other agents in that first 5 minutes. So then we started to say, okay, get on the phone with them within the first 20 seconds, and then keep them on the phone for the next 5 minutes, which essentially eliminates most of your competition because they're not going to follow up. Now, in addition to following up quickly, we want to follow up in multiple ways. So we want to follow up by land, air, and sea, right? So I'm going to call, email, text, voicemail. I'm going to do a video text as well. I want to do this literally 3 times a day for the first 3 days, 3 times a week for the next 3 weeks, and 3 times a month for the next 3 months. Those time frames are very important. There's much more sophisticated ways to follow up, but start by being aggressive with your follow-up in that way. We can go deeper on that later, but understand that you've got to be aggressive with your follow-up. Finally, I want to talk to you about lead conversion. You know, if all you did was take the leads that you have and convert them at a higher level, guess what? You'd do a lot more business and you'd have a lot higher net income because you wouldn't have to buy more leads or spend more money marketing to get more leads or spend money in other ways to convert those leads if you would just get better at your conversion. And that is a learned skill. You know, it's funny because so many agents are just so good naturally at converting people. You may or may not be one of those agents. If you're not, it's okay. It's a learnable skill, but you've got to invest in this right here. So that being said, if you haven't checked us out already, go to clubwealth.com, check us out. If you like, we'd even be happy to do a strategy session with you where we will literally, one of our coaches, not a salesperson, but a coach, will literally spend 55 minutes on a call with you, walking you through not only these 3 things, but the things that you need to do in the next 12 months to take your business to the next level. Whether you're a brand new agent or you're already doing $2, $3, $4, $5 million a year in gross commission income, we have a plan that will help you get there. Whether you end up coaching with us or not, we just want to bring you value. Hope you're having a great day. Again, my name is Michael Hellickson with Club Wealth. And remember, you are world class.